Well, Genesee County 911 is running at a deficit, and if things don't change, they say they could be in trouble. The group overseeing the 911 met earlier today, and our Kent Davis was there, and he joins us in the studio. And Kent, what's their plan to make up their deficit?
Members of the Genesee County 911 consortium hope to get a ballot measure to voters as soon as possible, but the clock is ticking. Currently, their funding comes from a surcharge of just under $2 on residents' phone bills. But after years of inflation, they say that number needs to go up.
We now face this year alone $624,000 deficit. Next year is projected at $1.2 million.
The 911 consortium's coffers are running low. According to its leaders, it's mostly because their surcharge of $1.86 hasn't kept pace with inflation.
This 911 center has not had an increase in revenue since 2017. It's not their fault.
With the surcharge up for renewal this year, the group asked the Board of Commissioners for a ballot measure that, if successful, would up the charge to the state's maximum of $3.
I'm a little concerned that you waited this long before you brought it forward.
Martin Kuznau is one of the commissioners who expressed hesitation at March's board meeting, saying they didn't have enough information to approve it right away.
And we have to do our due diligence.
Meanwhile, 911 Director Tim Jones says they need the surcharge.
And the money that was set in 2017 isn't paying the bills any longer here in 2024. The cost of operation and hardware and technology has doubled and in some cases tripled now.
If they can't get this measure or basic renewal language approved by the board, then funding will default back to its 2008 rate of $124. If that happens, he says they wouldn't be able to support themselves past 2026. And per Michigan law, someone else would have to foot the bill.
That local surcharge is now divided amongst the 31 units of government in Genesee County.
Jones also says this is incredibly time sensitive as there's no general election in 2025. The approval deadline for the measure language is May 15th, only 2 board meetings away. We'll let you know what ends up on the ballot. In Flint, Kent Davis, ABC 12 News.